The Rings of Power launched with a double bill, and the Lord of the Rings prequel showed Galadriel, played by Mortified Clark, in a whole new light. After her brother was killed fighting orcs during a battle which lasted centuries, she made it her mission to follow in his footsteps and defeat evil. Express.co.uk has all you need to know about who the elf is married to. Who is Galadriel's husband? While original Lord of the Rings fans are used to seeing Galadriel take on a more regal and decorated role, the character takes on a different persona in the Rings of Power. She is presented as a fearless warrior, who is one of the best fighters and bravest leaders known amongst the elves. In the first episode, she was seen single-handedly slaying a snow troll whilst looking for Sauron's ominous sigil. The fierce fighter was later seen abandoning the rest of her army as she felt her calling was to fight evil, and she was not ready to retire with them. She was saved by a man called Halbrand, Charlie Vickers, who was running from his past, and it seems his destiny is entwined with Galadriel's. Halbrand appeared to be set up as Galadriel's future love interest, but he is not the character she ends up marrying. In J.R.R. Tolkien's original story, Celeborn was Galadriel's husband and he was the Lord of Lothlorien. Her husband was believed to be one of the wisest elves in Middle-earth at the end of the Third Age. As the Rings of Power is set during the Second Age, he is unlikely to make an appearance at all. During the War of the Ring, he defended his lands and led the assault on Dol Guldur. He decided to stay in Middle-earth at the beginning of the Fourth Age, but eventually joined Galadriel in the Undying Lands. Galadriel had the opportunity to go to the Undying Lands in the prequel series, but she turned it down at the last minute. She believed Sauron was still out there somewhere, ready to bring darkness to Middle-earth at any given moment. Refusing to believe the fight was over, she abandoned ship, and this is how she met Halbrand, as he was sailing across the same sea. As for how she came to meet Celeborn, not much is known about their time together during the Second Age. Celeborn and Galadriel are believed to have lived in Lindon before moving to Eriador. In the original story, they have a daughter called Celebrian. The couple eventually moved again as Galadriel sensed a growing evil in Middle-earth and she felt it was her duty to take action. This is where fans find her in the first 2 episodes of The Rings of Power, as she mourned her brother's death. Galadriel was played by Cate Blanchett in the original Lord of the Rings films, with Martin Chokosh playing her husband. New actress Mortified Clark said she did not know she had been cast as Galadriel until she arrived on set. When she got to New Zealand in the autumn of 2019 to film the first season, she learned from showrunners J. D. Payne and Patrick McKay that she was the elf warrior. She told Variety, "I didn't know that I was playing Galadriel when I arrived in New Zealand, even. I knew that I was playing some sort of elf. I knew it was in the Second Age. Me and my sister were reading through it all, and I was thinking I was Celebrian, her daughter, because I don't think I could fathom that it would be Galadriel. So I went to New Zealand not knowing who I was playing, which now looking back, it's quite mad." The Rings of Power airs on Fridays on Amazon Prime Video.